Hi, this is Valoteca. Valoteca is an online platform that connects children, parents, and teachers with value-based activities and with rewards that will work as incentives and as goals to children. Now, I know this is hard to accept, but we're spending too much online and less time connecting with our families. I'm sure that in this auditory, I have a lot of parents that have filled the void of their presence by giving money to their children. Currently, in Peru, children receive approximately 30 soles in average per week without anything to do or to show for it. Parents, make yourself this question. Have they really made something to earn it? Into this reality, we have found that 7 out of 10 parents live concerned about their kids' not only academic education, but basically about their values education. Those problems are the main reasons why we have created Valoteca. Valoteca is a tool that will make easier the way of teaching values to children, and also the way of rewarding them. We believe that now rewards will have a purpose, and this purpose will be based on activities that will promote the practice of values. Now, to get to the point we are here, it has been a long way, and since we started this experience, we have learned about a lot of tools and a lot of methodologies that has helped us to reach the right way. Like, for example, the Lean Canvas. The Lean Canvas has helped us to understand the business model. And I'm going to keep it short here, but I'm going to show you about some of our iteration. In our first iteration, we wanted to sell a voluntary program for companies who lacked of programs to cover RS. This obviously didn't work. Companies didn't want to buy RS. Later on a third iteration, we focused on upmarket parents, and we thought that their main problem were their children reading habits. This wasn't true. So this was pivot. But this helped us to get out of the building and ask parents, teachers, and psychologists about their real problems and their real worries. We made a lot of interviews with a lot of parents, and most of them told us something similar to this. My biggest concern is my son's values education. A psychologist said, it is difficult to involve parents in supervising their children because of the lack of time. Well, these interviews helped us to get to our last iteration. Our last iteration, we focused on upmarket parents that were worried about their children, not only academic education, but primarily about their values education. So now let me tell you how it works Valoteca. Here we have the profile of a parent, you parent. You parent here in our website, you can choose the value. Later, you can choose or create an activity value-based. We will always give you advices of these activities. You can choose the deadline, you can choose the frequency of this activity, and you can assign points to this activity that will be the worth of the activity. Now, you have other alternatives to reproduce this activity to your child when you put save. In this section, we will have a reward section where parents will be able to create or to select rewards that help children to motivate and incentivize to do these activities. We will recommend parents always to create or select activities that promote family union. For example, like going camping on the weekend. Later, you will have, this is the profile of the children. The children will be able to see here the activities that the parent has set for them. and to see the worth of each activity. Also, when they have set as finished the activity, they will be able to see their Valo coins here. These Valo coins first will have to be previously compared by the parent to see if he has really made the activity. Like the parent can ask for proofs, or he can just rely on the kid. Well, after that, the kid will see this chart of rewards, and he will be able to exchange their points for one of the rewards. These rewards will be the rewards set for the parent or for sponsors. If here in the audience I have someone who has a company, your product or service will be shown here. And last, parent will also receive a report that we call Valoteca report that will measure the kids' development of values achieved, and also some tips for the parent to use to develop the achievement of the low achievements on their kid. Also, the parent has this chart where he will be able to see their coins he has left to set activities, or buy some coins to get activities. Well, now let me tell you how we will make money. Our main revenue stream will be subscription. Parents will have the possibility to subscribe by 10 soles. That is less than $3, and they will receive 1,000 coins and if they need, they will buy recharge on demand if they need to. And we also will use a referral system, so teachers, for example, can earn coins and use them in activities at school. Also, we will companies by sponsorship will have the option to promote new products and services, or only use the brand visibility options. I mean, parents who don't know why to buy a recharge, they will be able to watch videos that promote the companies they are sponsoring. We have also NPOs that will be able to create social causes that will be shown in the activities chart or in the reward chart. These activities will be sponsored by companies. Here we can see about digital ad spending in the last year. In the last year, over 200 million soles it has been spent. And in these 200 million soles, of this are 9.7% represents education. And in private teachers' demand, the last year has increased in 40%. 6 out of 10 parents told us that they are spending almost between 100 and 400 soles monthly in this service. On our first year, we want to focus on 5% of the total of families that has 2 kids in average that are enrolled in private schools. This, in a good scenario, could mean approximately 4 million soles in 1 year. Now, there are other platforms, but they're all focused on traditional educational models. Here in Valoteca, we want to highlight 3 of our unique characteristics. These are value-based activities in real time, rewarding system, there are psychological supported, and collaborative online spaces that will join home and school. Now, we will use digital channels. We will make an effort to make alliances. Like today, we have an alliance, a partnership with UPAO, the main university at the north of this country. And with this, we will have access to a big network of private schools. We will also focus on a referral system. Nothing of this will be possible without our great team. Wendy will be in charge of marketing. She's a communicator. Christian is an engineer, and he'll be in charge of technology. Myself, I'm a communicator as well, and I'll be in charge of any issue business. For our education issues, we have the advisor of Lucia Perez, Director of Talento Schools. And For business issues, we have the advisor of Rainer Arroyo. Now, in Valoteca, we're committed on helping parents to develop values in their kids. We invite you to join us. We invite you to join us to contribute to the future of these children, to contribute with a new era of children. Thank you.
Thank you for volunteering.
All right, well, thank you guys for participating. The good news about a competition is you can go and run through the whole process really cheaply. It doesn't cost you a lot of money to go validate an idea. What I felt that you guys did was your whole presentation to me was a hypothesis that was not tested. I didn't see any validation or testing of this hypothesis. What I saw was a very well explained hypothesis in detail, but no customer market product feedback. And so the part of the business model competition is to take our idea, get into the field, talk to customers, have face-to-face conversations. That presentation, I would expect that presentation would be something that you would show to a customer, capture their feedback, and then come back and show us the reaction to the market. Did they like it? Did they not like it? This is not a business plan competition. This is not a business competition. It's a business model competition where we are working to validate or not validate our original ideas. So I didn't learn whether the market liked that idea or didn't like that idea. I'm not your customer, but I did from your presentation, I didn't get a feeling for what the market thought about your idea. Could you give me some sense of what your customers and market thought, or did you not get that far?
Yes, of course we did. We had interviews with over 100 customers or potentially customers from our segment that all of them were interested in this idea. And first of all, we didn't even talk about the idea until they by themselves talk about their problems for the kids. I mean, they told us directly and by themselves that they wanted something that in their little time they have to help them to develop values in their children. So it's over 100 interviews. We have videos and we have photos. The photos I showed there with the father, with the psychologist, and with the teacher are real, and we have more of that.
Thank you, gracias.
Thanks.